Lyft is so full of it, okay? It says Lyft introduces boost zones. Great, right? They've now lowered the surges. Lowest surge I ever saw was $2. Now they have $1.50 surges in my city. Snake like behavior. OMG. At this point, what can you expect? What do you expect out of Lyft? This is nothing new. They brought out bonuses to find a way to take more out of the rides. What's the point of a $1.50 bonus Lyft? What is the point if you're going to make the original ride way lower than what it should ever be? And then you bring out these bonuses and these challenges. I've been saying this for a long time now. They only do these bonuses and these challenges to take more out of each ride to make it seem like they're paying you more when realistically, it's the money that you have been owed. Lyft is great at these scams. And as long as drivers continue to drive and go hard for this type of stuff, they are going to continue to lower the ride payment and throw out these bogus bonuses. Lyft at this point, it's really no reason to drive for them because you're literally making them rich while they continue to lower your pay, which I keep on talking about. Like, you're literally slaving for the bare minimum. So now you have to be out here for hours and hours, and I mean unhealthy hours. If you're driving over I feel like even 8 hours is a high risk to be driving all day. It's just not good on your body, on your mental. With these jobs out here, they deprive you guys from being able to focus on certain things, like thinking. You need to be able to think. And if you're driving all day or you're working all day, how can you think? How can you focus on your mental health with the little bit of hours that you have left, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people use that for either sleep, eating, and getting ready to either go to bed or get up to go to work? Like, this is why America has a mental health crisis. It's deeper than just Lyft. It's a lot of these companies that are making you slave all day for the bare minimum. It's so bad now that you have full-time workers driving Lyft and Uber because their companies are not even paying them enough to survive. It's literally deeper than just this ride share stuff. But of course, my channel is strictly for ride share right now. This is my only channel for ride share. I will be making more for I do have a couple more channels, but I haven't really been focusing on them because I have a lot going on. But it's literally a big problem in America. Everything is going up. Literally, it costs to live when you literally didn't come to earth to work your life away. You either go to school for 12 years, and then when you get out of school for 12 years, if you don't go to school for another 12 years to get, to be a doctor or whatever, you're not, unless you get lucky and can, do social media and, just certain jobs that don't require school, that you can hit the 100,000 margin or up, then you're just literally stuck in a cycle of either going to school your whole life or working your whole life. Or, you're just not going to make enough money to be able to survive how you want to because you're putting all your time into these jobs that are not paying you nothing, that are forcing you to do Lyft and Uber, which is definitely not paying you nothing, especially since they keep on hiring all these drivers and oversaturating the platform. So it's literally just a mind game. It's a game. Honestly, if you can't focus, how can you think about your future? How can you recreate your reality, your future reality, if you're stuck working 10 to 12 hours a day? I just don't understand. And then you have people saying, oh, well, you need to live below your means. Nobody should be telling you what you should have to do in your life. This is your life. Just because other people believe that they should live under their means while they're on earth doesn't mean that you have to. It's a problem when everything is going up and your pay hasn't gone up. It shouldn't be like this. And we all know this. It should not be like this. You should be able to have a clear mind. That's why all of this stuff is going on, because people cannot even take a minute to breathe and focus on their mental. So everybody is losing their minds. Ever since COVID, everybody, and I'm not even going to say just blame COVID, because even before COVID, but I feel like COVID like amplified it. It just added more to it. And now it's like everybody is going through a mental health crisis if they're not even able to meditate or focus on things that make them happy. And working, unless you're doing a job that you love to do, is not going to make you happy. Okay? It doesn't make you happy when you are not doing things that you actually want to do. Okay, sure, you like to drive around. Don't get me wrong. Driving around seems fun, but for 10, 12, 16 hours, no. That is not fun. To be sitting in a car all day, messing up your body for chump change. Like, it's crazy how everything is. And it's because of the fact that people are not able to get ahead right now. No matter what they do, they still find themselves in a struggle mode, behind. I mean, you can go out here and drive these platforms all day, but the profit that you make, it literally is being eaten up by these bills that you have to pay. It's like you come here just to work your whole life or go to school your whole life just to pay bills. Like, bills have definitely stressed so many out. It's to the point that even some people doing, working full time and doing this still are not able to be able to breathe. And at the end of the day, it comes down to control. If you can control the mind, you can control the people. And that's all this life is about, is control. Who has power? And when you give them power to, do whatever they want to with your pay, to tell you that you got to do this and do that, or you'll be in jail or whatever, they're able to control you off fear. We have to stop being afraid of going against the grain. You have to learn to be able to trust the process. You can't just be sitting here slaving your whole life, missing out on life. What's the purpose of living if you can't live? What's the purpose of living if you're afraid to lose? I mean, winners lose. And so I just don't understand, even with the whole losing situation, people look at losing as a problem when you have to lose in life to win. Every winner has lost to win. And it's plenty of winners that still lose to this day just to win. And you have to just be okay with it. But dealing with this and continue to let a company sabotage your pay and everything, and write unnecessary rules, deactivate you off of false allegations, the list goes on. Letting passengers damage your vehicle, letting passengers murder drivers or rob them or make fake accounts with the name P. What more are you going to expect? It's unfortunate. It is so unfortunate. But you have to believe that life is going to be better with or without LYFT. You have to be open to learn new things, learn a new skill, learn something that you can do for a living that's going to make you happy when you're doing it. Even if you got to be a speaker or, learn a new skill. At the end of the day, it's anything that's better than driving all day and risking your life on this road when it's all kind of accidents happening everywhere. Crazy drivers, people that don't even have a license on this road. Like, it's just too much. It's a high risk for them to be sending you out $1.50 bonuses. Like, what is that, LYFT? When you know that you stole that $1.50 from the ride already. Just thieves. That's all they do, is steal from their drivers. And then they go to their lawyers and have the lawyers say they're behinds. When at the end of the day, if they had to walk a mile in you driver's shoes, they would crumble. Okay? They are not out here driving for the bare minimum like they are having their drivers do with these crazy challenges. When the whole time it should be no reason why you can't pull $600 in 3 days. Like, it's crazy. You gotta work 80 hours just to see a little over 1,000, bro. Imagine putting 80 hours in a job, a regular job. Like, it's just not making sense. And they continue to do whatever they want to. And as long as they have riders that are this desperate to take every ride, it's always going to be like this. And it's always going to be a driver out here that's desperate enough to look at $25 an hour as a win when that's not even their profit, you know? But unfortunately, this is what's happening. And they continue to show you that you value nothing to them. You don't hold value because they feel like they can replace you all they want. And as long as you drive on their platform, they try to find ways so that you can't sue them. It should be a way to be able to sue Lyft regardless of if you're on the platform or not. It should not be allowed for them to have these lawmakers write all these crazy laws to save them on things that are ridiculous, that should not be savable. If that's even a word. But still, I just don't see how they are getting away with all of this corruption. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. You know, you have to make that decision. Do you want to continue to drive your whole life away, bro? Your whole life. You're literally dedicating almost a whole day on this road for pennies. For pennies. Because I can understand you being desperate. Because, it's really hard to find work. But you also have to believe that you can have what you want in life. And if you don't believe that, then hey, you're going to continue to suffer. But as long as you remind yourself that you have nothing to worry about, that all of this stuff is really like an illusion for real, it's all just mind control, then you'll be able to really break out of it and win for real. And I'm not saying this just to say this, like, I'm dead serious. Manifestation is everything to me because I manifest everything in my life to come to me. I don't need Lyft. I don't need Uber. And you need to tell yourself that too. You need to figure out what you really want to do in life and go hard on that. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to work your life away stressed out, depressed, complaining or unhappy. Even though you have every right to complain. But you don't want to live your whole life like that. You're literally letting every day go by while you're on this road all day. Just to pay a bill. And I understand bills don't pay itself, but still, it's all a control. It's all a fear tactic. Just imagine a life with no bills, bro. Just imagine a life where you didn't have to work unless you wanted to. I believe that you can have that life. But you have to believe in yourself. I can't do the believing for you. But I know for a fact that you are going to be burnt out continuing to make these companies rich. So I wish you guys nothing but the best, as always, because I know you guys are greatness. And I feel like life is what you create it to be. And if you continue to let these people control your life, you're going to let your whole life run past you and not accomplish what you want to accomplish in life. So please, just understand that all of this is a game. And right now, it seems like they're winning, but not for long. Okay? Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, watching me, showing me love. But please do not let life pass you by trying to chase a Federal Reserve note. It does not make life any better when you're stressed out and unhappy doing what you do. And don't get me wrong, I can understand, driving around is fun, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of things that you want to do in life other than driving your life away. So, Don't forget self-love, self-care, and to believe in yourself, because you can definitely create your own reality as long as you believe in yourself.